Okay, so here we go with the weekly review. I know it's late, but better late than better late than ever. That's my take. It's like in a fight. It's better for you to react than never to react. Sometimes you get the punch, you get the blow, but then that's how things happen. Overall, this is the second week where I go into a more of a high-level plan, and then from the high-level plan, breaking it down into components. But I've been asking a lot. But I have some data on this. So in 8 on Mondays I got 5 done. In here I got 0 done. So really not good. But understood the factors behind. In here, in 6 I had 1 done. In 7 I had 2 done. And in 8 I had 3 done. And overall the weekend was really good because I had a set of activities of movement and even of training. So overall, I got 1 week. Prior week was around the 20% execution week, but with a lot of content. So think about this: these are the AM sessions, the noon, PM, and night. The ones that definitely need more work, it's the night. Okay, where we need to do that recovery strategy with the yoga and the TRS, the readiness state. The PM sessions with the start of the Krav Maga classes, and I do have some really good news. On the 22nd of July, we are able to get back to normal. At least that's the intent. The New Jersey governor has issued something very positive for us. So I'm really pleased that this is happening right now. But I also discovered much more about working out outside and having the students doing this, and myself. So really positive, very positive from here. Another important thing is to book time for training. I know it becomes basic and simple, but it's really important to book these times, and I'll walk you through the strategy in here. So in my case, I'll focus on the ones that worked less well, and in here you can see that the night was the one that had less success. So we're going to focus on this, on making sure that going really night, the stretching and the relaxation works. Plus the second one, then it's the noon or whatever, what are the things to do at the time where I have decided that my meal time would have some training as well. I understand it's a bit more demanding, but I believe it's going to pay off quite a lot. So there we go. Next time, again, I have a couple of strategies that I'm going to share with you guys. Let me take this one off. Let's take last week from here. It's now documented. The things that didn't work and the things that work. So really, some really good news in terms of the COVID. The thing that I want to share with you is the following. I'll place in here. It's a small strategy for. It's called the 3S. Okay. What's the smallest single step that we can take that I think you can see this, but I'm making it black. S. What's the small single step that we can take in order to reach our goal? And I do have a goal in terms of obviously the grade. It's to reach my second target by as soon as we can travel to Portugal to make my exam, so it's going to take at least 6 months. And if we think about what's the shortest or the smallest single step to do this, it's the following. It's to schedule time in the calendar to train. Very simple, okay? So that's in this case. So first of all, elaborate the goal, of course, but then pick up, because the task, imagine this, for second target is gigantic, but any other task that we can do in life, sometimes tasks are gigantic. We need to break them down into very small and short things. And my decision was this: on Mondays and on Wednesdays, at what we call in here 3:30 p.m. I've got 20 minutes of training. I know it's not enough yet, but it's okay. It's okay to start. It's the shortest thing possible. So if the goal is to reach that, take first of all small single step. Why? Because in order to train a lot, we need to start training something. And the science from BJ Fogg and also Jim Quick explains that there are three things that make three things that makes us have a really change in our behavior. That is implementing something. One is to have an epiphany, something like, bang, this thing has happened, I need to change my life forever, like a near-death thing. You change it because you see something that is happening and you change it. The second one is changing the environment. And the reason to do that, the easiest way to do that is, for example, I have a basement, but still I cannot, imagine if I had to move the basement to near my house. So changing the environment would be an immediate way to put you training. You get out of bed, you are inside the gym. There is no way that you cannot train, okay? Small, even shorter things when you change the environment. You put your boxing gloves on the side of your bed. So when you look at them, oh, they are already there, you can go and do 5, 10, 20 minutes, whatever. But changing the environment is something that will definitely make a change in behavior. And the third one is what's called to take baby steps. Of course, if you can combine all of them, this one is by invocation, this one is by work and refining the environment around you, and the third one, taking baby steps, just requires this, that we do small baby steps, incremental, that will bring our objective there. Pretty simple in these terms, okay? So if we can have all of these in here, fine. If we can't, we pick up a set of steps that will allow us to reach our objective. So I want to make that very clear. When you start this gigantic task, if I want to learn self-defense, whoa, this is gigantic. Break it down into components. Hi Ryan. So break this down into components, and from there, start taking the measures or the small steps to do this. Another thing in here is to learn, you need energy and also a decision. And I'll see that the post that is going out is called that happiness is a decision. Happiness is the energy that you place on the training. The way that when you walk into the task, how do you see it coming? What's the energy that you place in here? When you get to the class, to the learning side, are you like this? Or are you like this? Listening with your eyes, your ears, your skin. What are you listening with? And then executing based on that. So energy does have a big influence in the way that you learn. Okay, that's really important. I'll talk more about that, but today the focus was on these, and the 3 S's in here, and then understanding from where this is coming from. So I'll move this out of here because I will bring the plan of this week, and that's the plan that I'll be following in here. So Monday is today. We've got this Monday almost there. Nevertheless, I'll tell you what already happened and what will happen next. And this is the execution part or the measurement side. AM, I did some movement practice, and it will be maintained. Movement, in here I'll have conditioning, plus SealFit. I've agreed with my son to train BJJ with him in the afternoon, so it's going to be at the 3 p.m. And BJJ for Krav Maga is very basic, okay, or it's the simplicity on the ground. In the PM, we'll do Krav Maga 20M, and that night some yoga, okay, or some breath work that allows us to relax at night in here as well. I'm gonna call it breath. PM, it's the Krav Maga class. At noon I had Krav Maga from Portugal, and in here some movement, but this one I couldn't do it. This one is done. This one will move on. Wednesday is a repetition of Tuesday. Again, some conditioning, plus I'll do the MovNat, the movement routine that's important for us. And then at noon, I'll definitely put in here some Krav Maga from Portugal. And at PM, I'll rest. And at night, some yoga plus mobility. Thursday is the same day as Tuesday, again, as Monday. A MovNat early AM routine. Got Krav Maga from being taught. That's a really cool thing to have. And then at PM, I have the Krav Maga class. And in here I'll focus on the boxing side of it. So that's going to be the week, the pre-striking routines. At night I'll focus on breath. Then on Friday I've got my son with me training, so that's going to be a really cool day. So it's again a combination in here plus Krav. I'll be all, and in the morning, definitely SealFit. And I'll finish up the day with, again, breath. On the weekend, because this is the weekend of the 4th of July, we have agreed to go on a walk. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty more of a recognition than Saturday early AM. I can definitely do a personal long session. So if you guys wanna call me, let me know. Long session on Krav Maga. Nothing for noon, but at the PM I'll do some MovNat routine, and finishing up the day with breath, with yoga. That's how the week looks like. Again, scheduling, placing things on the calendar. 1, 2nd, having a buddy, a partner to work with you. 3rd, the things that you put in there are the small single steps that you can take to achieve your objective. The way that you go into that session of those 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever, does change the outcome of it if you go there with positive energy. Positive means I'm here to learn, I'm here with the open eyes, I'm here to go beyond what is coming out of here. I'm here to listen, I'm here to give feedback, to receive feedback. Those are the things that make you change and be a great whatever, professional, boxer, professional consultant, engineer, professional dad, all of those things. So the energy that you place in there, and there is a very nice formula from the Jim Quick book that I'll bring next week. for us to understand how do we look into what is purpose plus energy in small single steps that make you an outstanding practitioner of life. So enjoy, and I hope we can speak soon. I'll be giving class in, I think, an hour's time, but this is really important. The schedule is here now. I'm very happy with this. The schedule is here now. I'm gonna maintain that schedule and also pick up the elements from our family that helped me on this. And of course, then my students are here as a key part to this sharing experience that is Krav Maga. Enjoy, speak soon.